Jennifer, would you mind giving us a little bit of information on how you got started as a channel?
Yes, I can. A lot of people ask me actually that very question because it's not a normal path. It's not a path I thought I would be on, to be honest. I became what I call a spontaneous clairaudient back in 1989. I've been a clairvoyant reader for over 25 years. Then about 15 years ago I started to dabble in a little bit of trance channeling, and I learnt off a wonderful woman called Mary Comber, who I'm sure is not with us now. She was 84 then, but she taught me the principles of true trance channeling, because the hardest thing for any trance channeler is to get out of their own way and let their ego mind be released. So she was a hard taskmaster, but she taught me well. Then in 2005 I had the visitation, and Peter was there of course, when Min turned up at 8 o'clock one morning out of the blue and said that we had a contract together to work together, and that I had said before I came to the planet that I would be his physical vehicle. That, I've got to say, was quite a shock. It took me a few months to even entertain the idea, but Min kept popping in and out, and actually Peter and I were together. It was the 1st of January 2006, where we were on holiday. It was New Year's Day, and it was about 6 o'clock at night, and all of a sudden sitting next to me was Min again. It was the second time he appeared, and it was a very physical experience. He asked if he could channel through me. I said yes. Peter, yourself, and him spoke for at least half an hour, and all I remember when I came out of the channeling was just sobbing because I felt like I'd come home. There was an aspect that I had been missing in my life. So my relationship with Min has become very intimate and very strong. I trust him completely. He taught me how to be a full body open eye channel, where I actually go up to the back of my consciousness. It's a bit like being up the back of a movie theater, and give him full permission to use my body and my senses. The gift I receive out of that process is I see through Spirit's eyes. So I see all of you, anyone I've met, the public transmissions, I see all of you as you truly are, which is multidimensional beings of light. It really is an exquisite experience for me. More recently, I have been tested again to surrender even a little bit more, because I was invited by Lord Maitreya to be his physical vehicle. I think it was November last year. That to me felt like a huge task to take on, but learning from Min, I've learned to trust and have faith. Maitreya's come through to public transmissions, and there hasn't been a dry eye in the house really. He's another extraordinary energy. So between Min and Maitreya, we offer a vast, what would I say, kaleidoscope of consciousness, where Min is here more to help humans with being human, and Maitreya is here more, as he calls himself, a galactic counselor, to teach us about the universe and the invisible forces.
So what sort of people benefit from coming to see you and listening to Min and Maitreya?
Well, this is a surprising thing. All walks of life. It started out that the main personal transmissions I was doing were with people who already had some experience with spirit. Now, with the way the energy is upon the planet, everybody is being made to stop and purify themselves basically of their own judgments. So I'm seeing anything from doctors to dentists to even parents are bringing their teenage children to come and speak to Min, because his wisdom and his practical techniques have just changed so many people's lives. I mean, I'm just gobsmacked every time. Yeah, and he is really, the energy he brings is just so huge. I'm speechless really. Every time I sit down and do a Min transmission and trust, every time I come out of the trance, I have someone sitting opposite me just in awe. Yeah.
So I guess Min has changed the lives of almost thousands of people by now.
Well, he has. I mean, we were well received in Glastonbury, in England. We've been well received in Rochester, Sydney. Our mission statement, I suppose, this year, because Min and Maitreya are pushing us, is to go worldwide even more so, because I don't think it matters where you are on the planet, what your beliefs are, what your religious faith is. We are all at a crossroads where we need to evolve ourselves out of our suffering, out of our pain, and remember the truth of what we are.
Okay, thank you very much, Jennifer. I'm sure people will be guided to come and see you and have their life changed in a positive way.
Thank you. And as Min says, my guide, Om Mat, Om Mat, Om Mat, you are a universal blessing.